And I am obviously starting a live stream. And I am searching through my box of crochet hooks for for a particular size hook that I think I left at school. I don't even know why I brought it to school. I never have time to do anything different than just work, even when I am on a break. I don't know. I'm hoping to have a nice, exciting live stream like we did yesterday. Had a lot of people show up. It was fantastic. 600 people. Thank you. And yeah, all right. Well, I think I might have to use this hook or this hook. And right now, nope, that's the wrong one. This hook, and I am going to start working on my son-in-law's blanket. And I should call it an Afghan because that's what it is. A blanket is what you call something when you shear it off a sheep and turn that into the yarn. All right. Yeah, it's Monday. I had a rough day at school today. The kids were they were a little bit extra today. And Mrs. Huffman, that's me. That's my formal name. Got to do a lot of yelling. And I am very, very tired from that. But, you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way it is. It happens. Okay. So, I have my hook. And if no one is showing up, then at least I get this blanket started. And I can only crochet for so long before my arthritic fingers act up. So this is what I'm doing. You will not be able to pick. You can watch. It will be frustrating if you're trying to learn how to crochet with me, which this is not this kind of video. Oh, my, I'm tired. There's nobody here. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna cry. And that's okay that people are not here because not everybody could show up every day. But we had a lot of fun yesterday. Maybe because it was Sunday. Oh, got distracted by the hammock on there. All right. Sometimes it says that nobody's here in my chat. Oh, somebody's here. Shiva, your favorite fruit. Shiva's not a fruit. Isn't that the god of war, among other things? God, Shiva the Destroyer. You're asking me what kind of fruit. You didn't put a question mark on there. My favorite fruit right now, because I go through phases, is a frozen banana. Because I will eat that instead of cookies and stuff. And I have no self-control. And yeah, and then after that is strawberries. So yeah, put in the comments some questions, man, and I will answer your questions. Thank you. So far, I have these many stitches on for my blanket. And I am doing 2 rows at the same time. Pretty cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Please make my dream of never leaving my house again come true. And to help support my cats, and they're very, very expensive. Taste in food. Egg of sun. I don't know what that means. I don't know what these emojis mean. Egg of sun. Egg of sun? What is that? Egg of sun? Somebody set up eggs? I don't I don't know. And I don't know. This looks like a brick and a little face that looks like it just got done with something. Oh, another brick. All right. Oh! Are we going to listen to another brick in the wall? Are we doing Pink Floyd? Rock on, man. I listened to Pink Floyd at school. I put on Dark Side of the Moon. And it usually will calm the students down. I make that face because it's really for me, but, you know. Oh, all right, please hit. Does this look right? Yeah, that looks good. I don't know what Egg of the Sun is. I'm so sorry. If you haven't started enjoying Pink Floyd, it's absolutely a band that you should look into. They're one of the most successful bands of modern rock music. All right, here's my chain right here. I have to make 55 times 3, so 165 stitches. So I'm not even counting now because obviously this is not anywhere near that. When I move along, I will count the stitches. This is this is a blanket for my son-in-law, and his favorite color is pink. And I'm saying that because some people might say, that's a girl's color. It's not a girl's color. So, yeah. Yep. Anyone else go to school today? Any students out there? How's school going? Second week of school for students. It's the second Monday. I teach, I'm a long-term substitute, and I teach 6th grade. And it was it's definitely middle school today. There's a lot of naughtiness and yelling and shouting out, and I can't hear most of the time, and the kids will go, Miss, and I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. Anyway, you gotta put something in the comments, man, or else I don't know what to talk about. I'll talk about yarn. I'll give you an update on the cats. All right, one cat is sleeping on her tree over here. I will show you the cat. Some people are here just for the cats. Where's she at? There she is. She's sleeping right there. That's the cat that's terrified of this chunky one over here. And she will yowl in the other room so I can come and give her safe passage so she doesn't get beat up. But I can't pick her up because if I pick her up, she will scream and claw. It's just her personality. That's the way it is. Okay, so we have some people in here. Put something in the comments. Ask me a question. What size shoe do I wear? Do I wear a hat? I don't know. Ask me some questions. What's my favorite word? What? Do I have a favorite word? I do. But I'm not going to tell you unless someone asks me. Threatening you now. I am threatening you. I dare you to put a question in that I do not know the answer to. And if I don't know the answer, I will make it up and you will believe the answer. My cat Greg died today. Can you pray for him? Oh, I'm sorry about your cat passing away. I hope your cat lived a long and happy life. And I will not pray on camera, but I will. I'm an atheist, so I will not pray at all. But I'm sure other people will pray for him. Yeah. Some people believe that pets go to heaven. I don't know. Sorry your cat died. Yeah, we started off with one cat that someone moved and just put, hi, Curly. Oh, hi, thank you. I just take a shower as soon as I get home from work so that I can fall asleep by 7 o'clock. And I'm using this new product called, well, it's not a new product, it's called Conditioner. And it's a non-sulfate shampoo, and it has some pigmentation in it. And, yeah. Mountain Dew Master! Thank you for your compliment. I appreciate it. You can show you that you really believe I'm beautiful by subscribing. Can you subscribe and not unsubscribe until I at least hit 700 people? Can you be my baby mama? I am very flattered that you think I'm young enough to have a child. I am, let's see, let me describe my uterus is a barren place in which no seed can make its purchase. I got it. That's from Raising Arizona. My youngest child is 28. My oldest child is 36. I'm postmenopausal. And, thank you. That's because I'm in good lighting. But if you look, here, you want to see how you can tell how old a woman is? Let me show you. God, we'll make it happen. Oh my God, if I was pregnant at this age, and because I'm in a committed relationship with nobody, I would make so much money. This is how you get, okay, can I do it like this? Let me put this back. See all those wrinkles? Oh, see that? That's how you tell them, old lady. There you go. Thank you. So if you're not sure of a woman's age, ask her to cross her arms and then, squeeze so you can see the wrinkles. Women love doing that. You look 20 if you were a dog. Whoa, are we getting harsh on me? Don't get harsh on me. And you know what? I'm going to take that as a compliment because what is it, dog years? times. So 7 is 7 times. Oh my God, if I look like this at 140, boom, taking it back as a compliment. Thank you. Oh no, someone is writing in what I believe is Arabic. Ah, thank you. Yeah, like and subscribe. Make my dream of never leaving my house again come true. I would like very much to just be in my house. Too old, I'm too tired, I'm too rickety. Don't want to go out anymore. All right, oops. Someone needs to is this Arabic or Persian? It's so small I can't see it. Say Serena. I can't tell the flag. Dwight McMara featuring JR the Boston Maz. I'm a new subscriber. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to do a meet and greet, but I get to 250 subscribers in the Phoenix area. I'm going to plan for nobody to show up. So when no one shows up, my heart will not be broken. But I actually will be doing the meet and greet because I said that back when I had like 75 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you supporting me. I am a YouTuber who does not like to script or edit. So I do a lot of live streams. I do a live stream every day, sometimes two. What gross and unhygienic things do people do that bothers you the most? Oh. Okay, I'm not saying it about any particular student, but you know who you are. People who pick their nose in public. If you're a child, I'm saying 6th grade is too old. Just, man, don't do that. Please don't do that. Just don't. Don't pick at your nose. Just gross. What else? Gross things that people do. Oh, you know what else that people do that's gross is cleaning their ears with car keys. Gross in public. Gross and hygienic things that bothers you the most. Okay, this message is held for review. That's interesting. I wonder what was in that message. It's being held for review. I have a lot of children as subscribers, so I like to keep my stream here about a G level because I don't want to say anything and then have a child edit it and clip it and then show it to somebody and then I get fired. Plus, I want the children who have subscribed to me because I'm a teacher to be able to come on here. What's this? Hiring brand partnership coordinator for Caleb Hammer. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. That's disgusting. Yeah, the car keys, right? Yeah. Yep. Also, spitting in public. Gross. Disgusting. Please don't spit in public. Why do you have to spit? Unless you're doing chewing tobacco, which don't do. If you ever are interested in doing chewing tobacco because you can get your tobacco high, the nicotine, which is a stimulant, and you think, oh, maybe I can just put a little dip in here. Okay, look at surgery on how they have to like remove your jaw because it's cancerous. It's pretty rough. Okay. So how was everyone's day? No one has commented. Has anyone had a particularly good day or a particularly bad day? Got caught here. My day was okay. It was very loud and annoying, and I'm trying to think of what I can do to make tomorrow better. And I don't know. I gotta think about it tomorrow. Jeez, I made a mistake. So far, here's my stitch. It's called a foundation stitch. I'm doing 2 rows at the same time. Oh, look, I crocheted my hair into it. Oh, God, it's creepy. Okay. I made you this sweater. It's out of my hair. You know what happened to me at school today? This is gross. I had a blessed day today. I made post when I went live, so I succeeded. Oh, you made a post in a live. Good for you. Good. It's hard, right? Keep it on schedule. I had girls brushing their hair in class because they just received a brush from another teacher, which was nice. I work in a Title I school, which means kids don't necessarily have all the stuff that they need. Anyway, so they're brushing their hair in class. I'm like, can you please not, brush your hair in class? But they did, and then they took the hair out of the brush. And I usually have long hair. I'm used to it, but I think I'm going to keep it short. Put in the comments if you think I should grow it out. Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, and then as a joke, someone took this puff and they threw it and it hit me in the back of the head, and I felt because they were like 3 feet away from me, and I was like, it looked like a little rat's nest on the floor. Ugh, ugh, that was gross. So yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, I think it's overwhelming, right? Yeah, it does. So I'm a teacher. I am a substitute teacher. This is my 10th year substituting here in the Phoenix area. And this will be my last year because I'm trying to retire. Because I am 60 and I can because I'm a widow. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm a widow and I have not remarried since my husband passed away 17 years ago. And if you're in the United States, if you are a widow, had a marriage of, well, a widow means you were married. Okay. You have to have been married for a year, legally married. Your spouse has to have died, and you cannot be currently remarried, and you have to be age 60. Then you can collect your. Oh, gardening. How nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, community prayers. Thank you. Um, Gardening. I would love to garden, but it's so hot here right now. It's so sad. Um, what's so sad is my yard. It's kind of sad. Here, I'll show you my yard. I'm going to turn the camera. I'm going to flip. Oh, I just stumbled out of good lighting. Oh, look at that. Look at my sad little yard. I don't know what kind of tree this is. I've only lived in Arizona for 24 years. See all those little seeds? And the dirt is so compacted that nothing can even grow in it. So I kind of want to do something with it, but it's just so hot I can't do anything. I don't look my age, thank you. um, I've never looked my age, and it's been a really interesting life because I've never fit into the group. Like people will be like, uh, it's been confusing for me and for other people because people are always like, "Who is that?" I'm like when I was caring for my mom when she was dying, and the nurse, like a different nurse, would come, and they're like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "I'm her daughter," and like that didn't even occur. They didn't. Whatever. This is completely. I don't do anything. I don't. The only thing I do is I don't. Oh, thank you for the tip. Richard Copeland, you're back. Thank you, Richard Copeland. Yeah, I'm going to use potted plants. And that way, when I move, I can take my plants with me. But yeah, the soil is really quite bad. So, yeah. And, oh, thank you. Bring your kid. Being young, get a kid. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, acting young can help you look younger, I think. I don't tan. I have sensitive skin, so I don't tan, and that probably has helped. When sunblock first came out, it had a lot of chemicals in it that we don't use anymore. But I could never put sunscreen on because I would get eczema on my face. Yeah, now I'm getting all these things. These are, it's not liver spots, whoever said that. These are, I forget what they're called. They're atopic keratosis, something, whatever, and they grow, and you can have them removed. Like I have one on my eye right now, which is really irritating. See that bump right there? Oh, my eye! See it? And then, they're not moles either. They're just little growths. And if you can see, it's, gross. Look at all these skin tags. Can you see them? Let me do a close-up. My disgusting skin. See all those tags? Very expensive to get removed. If it's on your face and you want anything removed to get frozen, you have to go to a dermatologist. Well, most doctors will tell you to go to a dermatologist if it's on your face. So like this one on my eye is just going to stay there. These tags, maybe one day I'll take them off. That's from being Italian. My God, my mom, before she died, my mom died when she was 88. From an excess of keratin, yes. No, they're not age spots, because age spots look different. That's when your liver starts kind of crapping out, and it can't pull everything. I can't process everything. So it's on age spots, not yet, but because they're also 3 dimensional. So I believe liver spots are just it's just because your skin grows from the inside out. Whatever. Does it work? Because I have Dr. Scholl's the freeze away thing. I have it. I'm afraid to use it. So if it works, I should try using it. I tried putting those little circles on, but by the time I get done, my whole neck is just covered in plastic. Wait, my parents were very devout Catholics, and for a while, and I never saw my parents, or at least my mom, not properly dressed. My dad would take his shirt off if he was outside, but not in the house. Like my brothers growing up always had to be fully dressed in the house, but I never saw my mom ever. So when I saw her back, she looked like a turtle. She looked like she had a shell on her back because that's how many of these things she had. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So I make my kids check them out. The liver is the only organ to repair itself. I think you are correct on that, sir. I think that's why if you do a liver, you can donate just part of your liver, right? And then it just grows somewhere else. I don't know. Liver's pretty cool. The liver is so super important to your health. Who is the biggest influence in my life right now? Oh, thank you, AEL677. Thank you. I'm going to try my Dr. Scholl's. I'm going to not be a baby. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'll let you guys know tomorrow. The biggest influence in my life right now. Nobody? I don't really have anybody influencing now. I would say the person who influenced me the most in my life was my late husband. Because look how slow I am because I'm talking. But look, it's coming along. It's stretchy. Because I learned a lot from the experience of, this is sad, and 21 new notifications on TikTok. I dislike TikTok, but I have it because the kids have it. Here's the honest answer to that. If someone cooks it, I'll eat it. I'm too tired. A lot of times what I have for dinner is a piece of bread and cheese. It's very German, of which I am not. My husband was part German, all kinds of white. This is a Midwestern accent. That's what you're hearing. This is a Midwestern from Ohio. And when I lived in Ohio, people asked if I was from New York, and I'm not. I just speak funny. And I think that's because my jaw's out of alignment. Probably should have had braces. I don't speak Italian, but I am 97% Italian. 97, 98. And that just means that my family was so poor that nobody ever moved. We in the feudal society, we would just belong to the country. We belonged to the ground. So then after Italy, after World War II, what am I talking about? World War II. After I think the unification of Italy. I don't know my Italian history very well. Anyway, the whole city just got up and moved. It's a little town in Campobasso, Italy. My mom's side of the family, my dad's side of the family. Everybody just moved, and we all went either to the Port of Cleveland or I think the Port of New Jersey. Is that a thing? I think it is. So, yeah, so if someone cooks the food for me, I will gladly eat it. But if I had to pick, I would say fettuccine because we never really had risotto in our family. And yes, we did eat spaghetti pretty much every day because spaghetti, thank you. Getting flashbacks to my childhood. Spaghetti is very inexpensive. So, oh no, I'm still here. I'm sorry. It said that I was gone for a while. I'm so sorry. I'm back. Did I lose people? I think I lost people. That's all right. Thank you for staying. Yes, I wanted to learn Italian growing up, and I tried to teach myself by just learning vocabulary words, which is not a good way to learn. So my parents could understand Italian, not all the way. Their parents spoke broken Italian and English, and their parents spoke Italian from Italy, so yeah. And Italians were really encouraged to assimilate and to speak English. Ooh, piano, violin, or okay. All right, you got the string and the percussion in there. I like all of them actually. Um, I like the piano. I guess it depends on what genre. I like all of them. I appreciate anything that's done well. And yeah, I don't listen. Sometimes I listen to classical music, not very much. Um, I gotta look up these granny square hair. What's a granny square hair? Is it granny square stitched together, or is it the granny stitch? Be specific. I'm gonna look it up. Like a bucket hat? I know those bucket hats are in so. Ooh, the double bass. Ooh, wait, is double bass the kind that's standing up and you can pluck it and you can. What's a zither? A zither, is that a string? Is that a string instrument? Why am I thinking of that? I don't even know. I'm just so jealous of people who are musical because when I was in school, I had the baritone, which is like a tuba, and these musical they were free, and we got to borrow them from the school for like a grading period, and these things were beat up bad. They did not sound good, and I was playing the baritone, which was really, it was pretty bad. I still remember that. Your first car was a Zephyr. Oh, is that cool? I think that's cool. That's cool, right? I'm thinking of Zither. Zither. Sorry, I've been at school too long. What is that? A Zephyr? What is that? Oh, I love. Okay. Um, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was saying. No, I remember once a long time ago when I worked in a country club, they had some entertainment, and the guy brought in his. Wait, is this true or is this Steve Winwood? Oh, okay. Oh, jazz. Jazz is good. Growing up, we weren't really encouraged to listen to jazz because it was considered black music, which was frowned upon in a community that encouraged racism and prejudice. So we didn't listen to a lot of jazz, which is sad because jazz is pretty cool. And if you don't know this, Cleveland is a pretty racist city. Not anymore, but I'm going to say up in, whatever, to the 80s. So, can asking too many person be perceived as intrusive? It can be, depending on the situation. To ask a lot of personal questions can be considered intrusive. That's what this person's asking. You can ask me anything. I don't. What was I was talking about my husband? Why was I talking about my late husband? What? Wait, I gotta go back. Oh, my husband was my biggest influence. So not to sound too okay. So we're gonna go into some darkness here, unless someone asks me something silly. So 1996, my husband was diagnosed with his. He did influence my life dramatically. Um, my husband was diagnosed with his first cancer, which was malignant melanoma, and he had a Clark's level 4. It's only 4 levels, and it was very, very traumatic for him. It was really rough because he only had a 50-50 chance to live to 5 years. He had a major surgery to remove a tumor that was as big as his pinky. And when they did the biopsy for it, the whole tumor, it looked like it was all gone, but that's not how cancer works. So then he had to go in. The surgeons went in, and it was on the opposite side of his heart. So he had a central line put in. That's how you know it's really serious. Sorry, I'm distracted by my nose. Um, and then he also had dysplastic nevus syndrome, which just means his moles would turn cancerous. That was really rough. That was rough, and our kids were 1, 3, and 8. And then 2 years later, he kept Okay, now in hindsight, I understand what was happening, but at the time, he fell from a ladder attached to a wall, and he was a manager in a restaurant. And only the managers were allowed to go up and down this ladder, and they had like a little lofty area to have supplies for the kitchen. So he was going up there, and he fell off, and he fell 10 feet, and he landed on his left side. And thankfully, all the fryers were gone, or else it would have been bad. Well, this is a really long story, so I'm just going to skip the part where I saved his life. Okay, thank you. That was part of the other story. I'm sorry. And during a CAT scan later on, they discovered a large, a 2 centimeter, which is like 5 inches, uh, circular suspected neoplasm. It was really confusing. So we learned over the phone that he probably had a brain tumor. They called it the results. Yeah, you don't have a concussion or a broken head or anything, but you do have a big old thing in there, and let's figure out what it is. And the reason why he fell was he was having complex partial seizures, and that's when you just stare. When the person just stares, it's not the grand mal seizures. This is a petite. And so that's probably what happened. And he fell off the ladder because he came out of his seizure and didn't know where he was at and let go of the ladder. So he had surgery a few months later. And then this one was like, you will be dead within 10 years. So now he's got, the skin cancer, brain cancer, nightmare. And we caught it really early. So he made it to 7 years. And just having to be the full time supporter of the family. Well, he got disability through Social Security, so he still was able to provide for his children and for me. But I went to work full time after that, and just taking care of him. And it was really sad because he was just different. Your brain is not all that big. So if you think of a fruit, think of like a lime. That's how big his tumor is. Yeah, so I just learned to be more humble and that you are absolutely not entitled to anything in this life. And that your path should be one of cause no harm first, try and be positive, and be of service to other people. People would never guess just by looking at you how old I am. I gotta think about this. How many things are wrong with me? I have a lot of health problems that you can't tell just by looking. And that's also a problem with looking younger, is that people expect you to, just because you look younger does not mean that you feel younger. I feel about, especially this last year, about 100 years old. It's really, and what else? Correct. I don't know. I don't know. That's a difficult question. That's a question you would have on a job interview form. And, yep, how am I cope? This is kind of weird to say. So he's been gone for 17 years. And in an effort to keep his memory and his influence alive for our children, I have, well, I don't live with the kids anymore because they're all grown up, but I spoke about him on a daily basis for 10 years straight. And that way, and I would tell them, your dad would be so proud of you, whatever. It's just keep him going. And no, it's a permanent change. It's a permanent influence on just, being, Americans are very entitled. Like we think we're owed everything, and we're not. You're not, literally are not owed anything. And I'm very different, but it took me until after he passed to get onto the right depressant. And I have two different kinds of depression. I messed up on a stitch. I have something called dysthymia, which sounds very close to dysrhythmia, which is a different thing. Dysthymia is a persistent depressive disorder that is like major depression, which I also have. I have both. And I have anxiety and I have ADHD. It's a lot. And I was never happy until I started on my prescription that I take now, which is Cymbalta, which is also a pain reliever for my fibromyalgia, which of course I have now. I have that also. Um, I used to think when I wasn't um, filled with anxiety that that was what happiness was, and it wasn't. And I remember when I was on the Cymbalta, I was like, what is this weird feeling? I don't know what this feeling is. I don't know what this emotion is. It was happiness. And I feel bad because I was truly never, oh, good morning. Oh my gosh, where are you at that it's good morning? It's almost nighttime here. No, it's not. It's like 6:30. Whatever. So never in my marriage to my husband did I experience being happy. So I had absence of anxiety. It's not the same. So that's kind of a bummer. But we had a very good marriage, so that's good. Oh, you're in the UK. All right. Very nice. Very, very nice. Is it raining? Just joking. Sorry. Because it rains a lot there. All right, so we're coming along on the blanket. And yeah, not everyone is lucky enough to find someone to have a good marriage with. And there is not just one person. You can be married to probably hundreds of different people and have a successful marriage, right? But um, I consider myself very lucky that I had that experience where some people never have that experience. So I'm good. I'm good. All my kids are grown up. They're all successful adults. Thank God. It's really hard work. And I am from the USA. I'm originally from Ohio, northeastern Ohio, suburbs of Cleveland. And I am currently in Arizona. No, Romford. I don't know what that means. Same, it's 2.52 here. What is 2.52? How many inches of rain? What is that? That's not a temperature. Oh my God. Do you do decimal points for your temperatures? That's too cold, right? Would that be freezing? I'm so confused. What's the 2.52? Oh, I'm so confused now. From Navajo Nation, Arizona. Sarah, are you saying you're from the Navajo Nation or the 2.52 is something from the Navajo? Yes, thank you for. I'm sorry, I got excited because someone just subscribed. Please subscribe to my channel. Make my dream, never leaving my house again, come true. And my cats like expensive food now. But they're senior cats. They're 10 and they need to have special food. Okay, bye bye. Oh, you're from Arizona? Yeah, right on, man. Hey, man, if you just fell and you notice a lot of bleeding, you probably fractured your foot, broke your foot. Yeah, I don't know, test it out. I just fell off my. Oh, people are saying hi to me over on TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok now. I don't like TikTok. It's too young for me. I can't. It's like, it's just too much stuff. All right, I'm still curious what this 2.52 means. Are you a Navajo? We have a lot of Navajo in our, well, not a lot. We have a handful of Native Americans at our school. Most of our school is Hispanic. We have a sprinkling of, so proud I was saying, just a couple people that are from non-Hispanic countries. So we have like someone from Ivory Coast. Right, TikTok. TikTok is just owned by 10U, that company. Why do you think they want you to? Can you see what just popped up here? Can you see what popped up? I have a student who F asterisk asterisk KU just told me to F you because I didn't respond fast enough. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. No decor rental. Wait, are you talking about And I just moved in, like 3 months ago, and I have to tell you, when I'm working, I am literally exhausted at all. Like when I turn this off, I might do a live stream of Seeker's Notes, which is a mobile game that I play because I think, like 40 people who follow me on there, and I don't even do Instagram. Anyway, I am just too tired to even decorate. So this room is not very decorated. I do have this cat hammock. There we go. And I've been living as a poor person for like 20 years, and there's no money for decor. How dare you comment? How dare you? No, I'm just joking. So this room I'll work on a little bit. The living room looks pretty good, but I'm not out there now, and I'm not going to get up because I don't want to. I also just have a thing with my mom screaming, "Don't put holes in the wall." And she's been dead for 10 years, and I haven't been a child for a very, very long time. I can still hear that in my head. Don't put holes in the wall. And they own their house. Why can't we put holes in the wall? It's weird. So, last year, we had 10% of our school was a mix of Navajo and Apache. But not anymore. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's too much. I feel kind of bad because my kids post all their pictures on Instagram and I'm never on there. I follow them, I get notifications, and I'm like, I click on it, and then it takes too long, and then I'm like, oh my God. Then I get in there and I can't tell what's the new picture, what's the old picture. I don't know. Sorry. Why do I touch my face? Okay, I'm stumbled into some bad lighting. That's a quote from Alicia Silverstone in Clueless, where she stumbles into bad lighting. If I ever win the lottery, the first thing I'm going to hire is someone who walks around with me, but just lighting. Just follow me around so I'm in good lighting, like Mariah Carey. And then I'm going to hire a butler. I'm going to call him Jeeves. And that butler is going to get me food when I want food. Okay, let me see. Is that good? Is that good? Oh, what's that? Do you have pet? Yeah, man. I have. You want to see the cats? All right, I have. Where is she? Can you see it? There's Diamond. Let me see if I can get her. Diamond, 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 Diamond. Hi. And then here's Rose, who's now mad that I'm screaming. Can you see her? I can't tell if you can see her. These are sister cats. They're from the same litter. I had a neighbor. This is when I lived in Ohio. A lot of times people move and they just leave their pets. They just put them outside. Good luck. Good luck. Hope you live. And I didn't watch the Olympics. I didn't watch it. You know what I did watch? I watched some of the breakdancing, which was hilarious. And what did I? Oh, I watched the guy who was doing the air shooting with his hand in his pocket. That's a straight up hitman if I've ever seen one, based on my knowledge of hitmen from TV shows. Did you see the air shooting guy? I think he was from Turkey. Was he from Turkey? The reason why we call turkeys in the United States is because turkeys here look like a bird from the country of Turkey. And I'm going to guess that nobody knew what that bird was called. So they just said, let's just call it turkeys. And now the poor country of Turkey is like, not cool. Not cool. I have 3. So I have the mom cat, and she is not in the room. So we had the mom cat. She gave birth to 6 kittens 10 years ago. 2 have since passed. The brother cats live across the parking lot with my daughter because the girl cats kept beating up the boy cats. And they didn't have any more cats. We got them all fixed, so we wouldn't have more cats. My favorite Michael Jackson song is actually, okay, well, of course, it's probably Billie Jean, because that's everybody's, or that's their most famous song. I really like a remake of it, of Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. Love that. They did, I think their version, actually, sorry. Please don't unsubscribe, but I think it's actually better than Michael Jackson. Please don't unsubscribe. Please. Don't punish me for my feelings. Okay, Billie Jean, and then there was his early music is good too. Before he got all weird with the chimpanzees. Bubbles, his chimpanzee. Then he had to get rid of him because chimpanzees are very, very mean when they become a mature adult chimpanzee. You don't want to hang around them. So yeah, so our family of cats is 5. Like I said, so 2 live across the way. And I'm not going to tell you how much, but I get cat support from my middle daughter, because these are technically her cats, because I told her, get rid of these kittens. I got to go out of town for a little bit. When I come back, get rid of these kittens. So I came back. Granted, it wasn't 2 weeks later. It was like 6 months, but something happened. I came back, there were still all these cats in the house. You just get the cats fixed. All the cats are fixed. We got them all fixed. We never had any kittens. Now, the people behind me who live on a farm that is all hoarded up, there's a lot of cats. And in fact, I'm going to put food out on my patio tonight to try and lure them onto my patio so that they entertain my cats, because that's cool. You just got to get them fixed. But a lot of people don't realize how quickly cats can breed. It's like 5 months, 6 months. So you have to watch for the first sign. The first sign the boy cats start fighting, take them right in. That's what it is. Oh, I have a big problem with cats. You can. Yeah, that's how you end up with 100 cats living in your house and you're sleeping in your car because of the smell. So, yeah, my daughter supports these cats. She just buys their food and their cat litter and stuff. So I'm not, because I would not live in this apartment that is this big. It's 850 square feet. It's only a 1-bedroom, but it's really big. 850 square feet is like the average size of a standard 2-bedroom apartment here in Phoenix. Fleas? No. You must have. Well, you're in. Okay, most places have in the United States. Cats are primarily either indoor, outdoor, or just indoor. In Phoenix, you have to have indoor cats, or the coyotes will eat them. And how do we get coyotes? They come down the washes. So they just come walking down, like the javelinas that look like pigs, but they're not. Come walking down. You have all kinds of animals. So if you want your cat to live, you will keep your cat inside. So, hello, I plays robot. Oh, okay, robot. I don't know that game. The only game I play is Seeker's Notes, which is a hidden objects game, and also it has something that looks like Candy Crush. So I play that. I had a very serious addiction to Pong. And I don't know if you know what Pong is. Pong was the first original video game. It's just table tennis. Really bad graphics. And I decided I am not going to play any games like that. Any of that community, where you build your community. And you want to hear something scary? I don't have a game system. I don't even have cable TV. I have 2 TVs in my room right now, but they're not even plugged in. Because if I kind of like cooking, but I'm too, seriously, I cannot express to people how tired I am. I am too tired to cook. I think cooking is opening up a can of soup and putting it in a pot. That's what cooking is for me now. Oh my God, fry an egg? It's too much effort. I'm too tired. I'm tired just standing there. So I just usually eat whatever. I'm eating a lot of salads lately. Because I just take the salad. It's these big chopped vegetables. So it's like kale and whatever. And then I put a can of canned chicken. First I rinse off all the flavor, which is the sodium. And then I put it in the salad, and then I eat it, and it takes like an hour because it's so big. I used to do a lot of baking when we were growing up. My mom was a baker, who ironically never made us cookies after school. Narcissistic mom. I'm going to have a whole thing on that. It looks like there's only a couple people here, so I appreciate whoever's still here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if there's more people here, I don't know. Sometimes it looks like nobody's here. I don't know. So, um, what was it? Oh yeah, so we did a lot of baking. Um, my mom taught us how to bake, but my mom was very just filled with anxiety, so we were like never allowed in the kitchen. Well, there were five of us. We're all within 5 years, so it's me, my twin brother. So this is what she had: a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and two twins. And three in cloth diapers because disposable diapers had not been invented yet. Oh my God! You're a chef. Hi, how are you? Would you like to come over with my one pan and I have no lids because I don't cook? I love peanut butter cookies. Oh, hey, Jamie, you're back. Yeah, my husband's favorite thing was peanut butter cookies or peanut butter banana milkshakes. What's my favorite dish? Risotto? No, oh, no, I said the wrong thing. What is papaya? Papaya? Is that it? Is that how you say it? I only know that that dish is very, very complicated and you can't heat it up or it tastes gross. I know that from the show Weeds and from Bob's Burgers. Yeah. Do I have a favorite? No, I have because of my ADHD, I also go through eating jags while I will eat the same thing every single day. So I went through a coconut shrimp phase. Making faces at myself. Papaya, papyra, I don't know. Papaya. Is that a fruit? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, just scared one of my cats. I'm so loud. Anyway, I just know that it's very complicated. It takes a long time. You can't heat it up because you just can't. Um, yeah, I went through a time where I just ate coconut shrimp for all my meals for about 6 weeks. And then one day I'm just eating, right in the middle of eating one, I'm like, well, that's done. Or I would eat peanut butter sandwiches. But now I get almond butter, like 5 times more expensive than peanut butter. But tree nuts are better for you than ground nuts. Thank you for helping me pronounce the word right. And yeah. So, yeah, I'm not really into food. Okay, this is also a sign of a depressed person. I could be in the grocery store with money, with enough money to buy whatever I wanted, and I would just wander around. And I'll be hungry. I'm just wandering around. I don't buy anything. Just, yeah. So if it's cooked and put in front of me, I'll eat it. I've even eaten things that have had ketchup on it, ketchup and cheese. I don't like it, but I ate it because, do you watch films? I have a crack in my screen, so sometimes it's hard to. Here's my chains for. This is not anywhere near done. This has to be 5 feet long. Anyway, yeah, I'll watch movies. It's just like right now, my back is going to be in agony because I could really only properly sit up for about 15 minutes. Because I have something called spondylolisthesis. Aren't you jealous? You don't have it. Or maybe you do. You can have it in your neck. You can have it actually in any part of your spine. Mine's in my hip. And it is where my vertebra, not my disc, my vertebra is going backwards. So I have spondylolisthesis, and then there's spondylolisthesis. Mine is special because it has extra syllable in it. To my right hip, and I also have arthritis, and I just leveled up in my fibromyalgia, just leveled up. So now my whole quadricep is always painful. It's all the time. It's been my triceps for about 14 years. Like, oh, even my kids hug me. They give me an air hug. Or I can initiate the hug because I know what's hurting, but my kids don't even, yeah. Geez, and then I'm at school and someone's like this, miss, and I'm like, stop touching my arm, it hurts. Anyway, does anyone else have any interesting ailments that they want to talk about? Anybody? What time is it? 5. Okay, 50. Oh yeah, I came out at 6:15. I couldn't think of what I was. I gotta message that boy back. Told me to F you. It's funny. Anyway, I say hi to him at school, but he's too cool because he's in 8th grade to say too cool to say hi to Mrs. Huffman. You know what I should do? I should just assign him a detention. Wouldn't that be funny? I would never do that to the kids on purpose. Trust me, middle school, they do have enough naughty behavior that they earn their consequences. Do you have tattoos? I have one tattoo back when it was cool, and not everybody had them. Just cool people. Tell me how original this is. It's a winged unicorn. Who was very popular at the time? Steve Miller. Steve Miller Band. What was on the cover of one of their albums? Pegasus. But I put a horn on it. So it's right here on my shoulder. I weighed 90 pounds when I got it. I weigh 150, and I'm lying. I weigh 159. It was very painful. And I was the first one to get it. And then my friends were like, oh my God, if Michelle can get it, she's such a wuss. Sorry to use that word. I'm getting one too. So I started the whole tattoo craze, and all the parents hated me. And yeah, so I just have one. I wanted to get a little outline of an elephant, like a here, because my husband was. Wait, do you have tattoos? How many tattoos do you have? Put that in the comment. My husband did not have tattoos because he was from a little town and nobody really had. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? I was saying something. I'm getting tired. All right, do you guys like my hair better? You know, I used to have a red tinge to it, and I put this product in that is natural pigment. Because I was going to try and grow out the gray, and I can't, I try like once a year, and I can't do it. So this is like darkening the, oh, do you guys like the color? I'm not going to change it. My hair's like straw, so I have to be very careful. Once you're postmenopausal. Oh God, I have to knock on wood. I don't go get a bald spot. Do you have curly hair? I'm so lucky I have curly hair. It is so easy. Yeah, my oldest daughter has perfectly straight hair. And then my middle daughter has wavy hair. And then my youngest daughter has curly hair. And it's red. It's because we have redheads in the family. Yeah, I'm the only one out of 5 siblings who has brown eyes. Everyone else, my siblings, including my twin brother, have green eyes. I was at my sister's house, who I am estranged from. Estranged, which means we still have a legal relationship because we're sisters. Don't talk to her because she's a little something. She's a lot something. And before we were estranged, I went to her house. She had contact lenses that were brown. She's like, I just want to have brown eyes. I'm like, shut up with your gorgeous green eyes. I didn't tell her that. I just thought in my head. So you have curly hair and no tits. I'm going to assume that. So I want to watch Long Legs, which I heard is really, really good. And then there is a movie. Cannot think of what it is. It's from an African country. Of course, can't remember the name. It's a horror movie, and it's about immigrants from this African country. Not immigrants, refugees in England. And it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. I can't think of what it's called now. Of course, whenever I'm here, I can't. All right, bye, Ziad or Zed. Am I Jewish? No, thank you, though. I would take that as a compliment. I will pass for Jewish if you subscribe. Here, let me say some words for you. Matzah ball. I always thought kerfuffle was a Yiddish word. Yiddish is not a dialect. It's an actual type of German language, which the Jews that lived in Germany just made that dialect primarily for Jewish people, I guess. A lot of Jewish words, but Yiddish is an actual language. I just looked it up yesterday. And now Hebrew is back in style because of Israel. Now, I'm all Italian by blood, and I did grow up with in a primarily Italian and Jewish neighborhood. So, thank you. Irk Easy. Oh, no, not Irk Easy. Okay. All right, bye. Yes, I will look after myself because you know what I'm doing as soon as I get off here? I'm getting this sheet of ice. It's this big thing. It's like this big. Put it in the freezer, lay it on top. Just my back hurts. I'm going to go to sleep if I can. All right. I'm assuming you are Jewish or you're anti-Semitic. What's going on there? Yeah, see, I don't have the little horse. That's what I call it. The little horsey guy. It's not the horsey guy. It's the symbol for life, I think. I have my cornicello. I work at a primarily Hispanic school. So I let the kids call this a chili. Like it's a chile. They're like, why do you have a chili on your neck? I'm like, it's cornicello. It's to protect me from the evil spirit. Which is not true. It's to help me be more virile, more fertile, and more attractive. That's the old interpretation. This is actually from Italy. When my daughter went to Italy, she went to Europe with her husband. She went to Italy and she bought this. So this was hand-carved. This is actual real coral, which you're not supposed to use anymore. But whatever. Sorry. That's the way it goes, man. It's a gift for my daughter, so I wear it proudly. And the tradition is that it's in the red coral, but you also see it in, gold. And so it should be coral, then silver, and then gold. So. All right. Oh, I was going to say some more Jewish words. Matzah. Oh my God, you have to watch, person, if you're still here, the Rugrats episode. It's a 2-part episode where they're doing the Passover with the Kinderlock up in the attic with the grandparents, because people don't know this, but Tommy Pickles, half Jewish. I never knew Pickles was a Jewish last name. Now I can't think of a funny type of it's dill? I was going to say what kind of pickle. Dill pickle? That's Dad's name. One of them. TJD. I don't know what that is. TJ. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. All right, loves, I am going to go because it's been an hour. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe. When I get to 250 subscribers, I'm going to do a meet and greet. I'm going to plan for no one to show up. And if somebody shows up, that'll be pretty cool. I'll be in Phoenix. Please don't travel here. I'm so conceited that I think people are going to travel from another country to come and talk to me in the dining room of a McDonald's or something. Anyway, thank you for being here. I genuinely appreciate your support. And I am Olivia's Vids. Hey, hi. I'm just going to exit right now. And I'm going to go get my ice. I'm sorry. I do put the yarn down my shirt. Sorry. You're not supposed to see that. So I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to go. Thank you for being here. I might play Seeker's Notes. I might not. If you want to see what that game's about, you can watch. I don't talk during it because for some reason I can never see the comments. And sometimes there's comments. So thank you so much. I'm probably going to live stream every day at 5 between 5:30 and 6:15. Just depends on what I'm doing and how I feel. Because I have a lot of fun. And I'd like to get these views without me having to script, because I don't want to script and edit and then go on Canva Pro and then try and edit, and I don't know how to do it. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. I hate leaving when people are here, but it's pretty cool that people are still here. All right, you guys have a nice night. If you want to see some bad lighting, me in bad lighting, let me just, don't get scared. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, goodbye. My cats are all freaked out. There's the mama cat. Oh, people left. Here's the mama cat. Can I turn it around? You can't even see her. There she is. She's looking out the window. All right, goodbye. Thanks for being here. I'm from the Midwest, so sometimes it takes me 5 minutes to say goodbye. So I've been saying goodbye now for about 2 minutes. So I'm actually going to push I feel like I'm hanging up on you because you guys are here. I'm sorry. I got to go. Okay, I'm going to push the X. No, you hang up first. Let's all hang up. Let's all leave on the count of 1, 2, 3. Liar, you're still here. Okay, I'm going to do it. One. I'm going to go this time. I'm going to do it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, God. Oh.